So in number 9, it will be a diagram which represent by point. On this number 9, this is our value. So for the left hand side will be the smaller value. For the right hand side, it will getting bigger. Okay, so what can you see in number 9? Normally, we only show off the integers. Integers 0, integers 1, 2, 3, integers negative. And then in the middle here means all the decimal number involved. So 2 per 3 is a decimal located at here. And then you can see pi is 3 point something means pi is located at here. And then we get negative 3.0 means the decimal is located at here. So normally the decimal number, the rational number that have decimal, we didn't indicate in our real number. So the real number here, the number 9 here, we only indicate for the integers only. Okay, so when we have this number line, then we can draw our intervals. Intervals means a number to a number. So we have a few category of this interval. So first of all is closed interval means we will have a bracket. Closed bracket, we call it this one closed bracket. We have open interval means the bracket will be in curve one. So this is in box one. So what is the difference between in box one or in curve one or they mix? They mix either the curve first or then box after that box first and then curve after that. So the box one means the number is including. The curve one means the number is not including. So therefore we can see the notes here. When you have apparatus, this one, apparatus, this one, it means that number is not including. When we have bracket in box one, this one, means the point is including. So when the point is including, we will have a 10 circle. When the point is not including, we have an empty circle. So let's say we have an interval from A to B. So where A is included, so we have equal size here. B also included, so we have an equal here. So when we want to draw, it will become A. We have a dot, which is a 10 circle, which means A is include until draw until B. So B also include. So when we have A and B, which is not include, which is not equal, it will become an empty circle. And then when we drag like this, because it involves all the real number, means all the decimal, all the fraction, all the integers is inside here, is including. So therefore we can draw for this value to this value. Okay. So for example, like we want to find an interval which is give you 1, 2. So means that from 1 until 2. So inside here, in the middle here, the line in the middle here, represent all the decimal inside. Your 1.1, your 1.2, your 1.3, your 1.33, 1.5555, 1.999, every decimal. So as long as it is in between 1, 2, so therefore we will drag a number line. Okay, so this is our interval notation. This is how we write our interval form. And then this is inequality form. And then this is our number line drawing. So sometimes they can ask you to write in set notation. If a set notation, you just put the curly bracket, then x equals to this inequality. So this is our set notation. So we have three types of writing this interval notation, inequality notation, and set notation. Drawing just one. Okay, so you can see not included, so empty. So one not included, B is included, so that is dense here. And then this A included, B is not. So when we have open interval, where it say x greater than A, so means A will go until infinity. Infinity means unlimited numbers here. So from A greater than it, so we'll drag to the right hand side because the number at the right hand side is greater than A. The number at left hand side is getting smaller. The number at right hand side is getting bigger. So when we have greater, we will draw it to the right hand side and put an arrow. When we put an arrow means we know this is going to in unlimited. A lot of number here all involved. Okay, so when we have closed interval here, this box brackets here means A is included. That's why A is in dense circle. So how about when x less than A? So when x less than A means the number smaller than A. So A numbers at here, when it say smaller, we will draw it to the left hand side. So we will drag our arrow to the left hand side. In our interval form, we have to write it from negative infinity, means from this side going unlimited, we will get negative number. So negative infinity, comma means until A. So it will be different a bit. This one A going infinity, this one infinity, negative infinity going to A. So our interval always will be written at smaller value at left hand side and then the bigger value at right hand side. Okay, so if you want to write in set, just put your open bracket, curly bracket, then we just write x. So this is our set notation. Okay, so just put them x dot dot, what is that? X dot dot, what is that? So all that we can write it in set notation. And then if you got equal, so don't forget to dance your point here, means that point is including. So we can see one example here for P. So for P, it is negative 3 until 4, where negative 3 is not included, 4 is included. For Q, it was 2 until 8, so 2 include, 8 is not included. For R, so be careful for R, so you have to read it carefully. They say the x is between negative 2 and then until 6. Negative 2 until 6, they are equal, and then they say this kind of number is under the category of integers. So integers mean we only involve the number bullet. Number bullet, we don't involve any decimal. So be careful when you want to draw this. So if they didn't mention anything, means this is real number, randomly all the number negative 3 until 4. So like this, it will be integers. So the drawing will be different. Okay, so we just go to the normal one, go to the easy questions like this, P and Q. How we going to draw? And union. Union means, U means union. So means it combine. So N means intersect between these two intervals. So intersect means you're going to get the overlap sections. If they don't have any overlap, means they don't have any intersections. Okay. So for this question A, when you want to P union Q, so we will draw our interval where P is start from negative 3 to 4. So negative 3 not included, 4 included. So you will get a dense circle. So we just drag like this because it is a real number. It involves every number. It involves all the category number as here. It didn't have any special category said they want integers only. So it didn't write anything means real number. So we can drag from negative 3 to 4. And then for Q, is the interval start from 2 to 8. So means 2 is located in between here. 8 will after 4. So 2 is included, but 8 is not included. So when we drag like this, and then we see the first question. If you want union, then we will shape. Combine from negative 3, we'll combine all these two lines, so we still can going until maximum here 8. Because for every interval, like negative 3 to 2, we got this part. 2 to 4, we also still got the line. 4 to 8 also, we still have the line. So when we have union, we shade all the combined place. And then the answer will give us from -3, which is not included, until 8. So this is how we write our interval. If you want to put in inequalities, x in between -3, which is not include, so therefore we don't have any equal sign. And then 8 also not include, so we don't have any equal sign. So this is interval form. This is inequality form. And if you want to put in set notation, you just put the curly bracket. X dot dot, where -3 smaller than x, and then smaller than 8. So we have 3 types of writing the answer.